Hi Pisces, thank you for tuning in. I'm Annalisa. Welcome to my channel, and I'm doing a reading for you for the month of February 2019. And this is a general reading, like an overall reading for what's going on, what the energies are coming through, and how to work with them and move through them for you. So, first of all, looking back at where you've been over the past month, or building up to the kind of energy of this month, is you may have been through some kind of challenges in your relationship, either your relationship with yourself or with someone else, and where either you or someone else has had to be a kind of caregiver and supporting someone else, or you've had to support yourself. And to do that, you've had to really keep your eye on the goal, on the focus, on where you want to go, on, eye on the horizon. It's like there's been some turbulent waters, and it's really shaken up your emotions. Your feelings are kind of all jumbled around a little bit, and some kind of uncertainty about what's going on, or you've realized that you have been kind of jumbled. It's like this awareness of that things need to get organized internally, that you need to get things in the right place, and you need some stability in that in order to keep your mind clear and straight and go where you want with quite likely with a relationship or with someone else, or with your own relationship with yourself. This month, sorry, I didn't show you pictures. Those are the cards that I'm looking at that are helping me understand that. So you can see this, like looking towards the horizon, this other figure internally. And so this can be two parts of yourself or two people. And this is this kind of jumbled emotions that are all over the place and trying to get things in order. This is the energy that you're coming into this month, that you're coming in with, your kind of aspiration. So this is Two of Cups, can be about partnership with a soulmate, can be about a really good friendship, or can be about your own connection to yourself. So it's deepening some kind of connection. Every connection with someone else is about your connection with yourself. So this is always the main one to focus on, is this coming into harmony and recognition of who you are and who you want to be. What's going to help you this month in achieving that unity that you really want is the Two of Pentacles. And this Two of Pentacles guy, so he has the ability to juggle. He has the ability to have all these different cups full of things and kind of keep them up in the air. So I feel like you're being asked not to keep things open, to keep things alive. That by not trying to really pin things down, you are gonna come into harmony. You're gonna come into harmony, and I feel like there's a little bit of a process to go through to get there. I feel like you're on the track to doing this. You're completely on the track to doing this, and you will succeed completely. Whether this is moving into a new stage in a relationship, meeting up with someone, reuniting with someone, or reuniting with yourself, you're coming out as, at the end of the month, as the Emperor, who is ultimately successful and absolutely in his power. But in order to do that, you need to keep juggling and keep open, because the challenge that could come through for you is some kind of union. So it could be some other partnership or some other friendship, some other relationship is impacting on you and can feel like a threat, or can feel like something else is taking away from you. But you are absolutely moving forward with your relationships. They're absolutely going in the right direction, and with a kind of fiery passion and strength. But you need to be open and keep things a little bit wild and keep things a little bit unpinned down in order to get into this strength place of strength. Because I feel like you have some kind of fear, some kind of fear about not getting what you want, about not achieving some union. This union could be imagined, actually. This could be your romanticized idea of what you want or what you expect. And it can be an illusion. It might not actually be real. Because ultimately what we need, what your lesson this month is about receiving divine love and receiving love from heaven and allowing that in and appreciating that in and really allowing yourself to be drenched and nurtured and loved by the divine. You have a very big spiritual lesson this month, a very big spiritual lesson of allowing this in. You're facing your fears around relationship, around what's going on in your emotional field about what a relationship is, what it should be, and you are learning about the Hierophant is about learning, about spiritual knowledge, about teachings, about awareness, getting the keys to the universe. You're learning about this divinity and this divine love that just wants to drench you and soak you. And you're absolutely moving forward with that. You're absolutely going to get there because you're going to come into the strength. This could be you integrating a kind of internal divine masculine part of yourself, whether you're male or female, integrating that strong masculine energy in order to move forward. In terms of your work, you're pretty steady. It should be pretty steady this month. No big changes, keeping your eye on the prize, moving forward slowly, steadily, diligently, one step at a time, creating stability, creating foundation. It's a really good card for work because it's just, this work career is a foundation, whether financially, emotionally supporting us, whatever it is you get from your work. Having that slow, steady energy is very powerful there because it creates this base from which everything else can kind of blossom and green and, blossom and bloom. And and it can really come up, you can build something very big on a strong foundation. And then in terms of your health, so you might be feeling a bit trapped. Health and well-being. Trapped by your mind, by your ideas, by your thoughts. And I feel like this is what's coming up again around this. I don't know if this is this illumination and clarity that's coming through around relationship is that you have some illusion in your mind about your own experience or another relationship. But it's like you're not seeing the truth of something, you're not seeing the full clarity of something. Because you're too caught up in your mind. So it's asking you this month to see through your illusions. And you will learn a lot through that. So be aware of your mental health this month. Be aware that you have compassion with yourself and have love with yourself, and that you connect with your divinity and with source energy or angels or whatever it is you connect with, to really soften and bring in some love and bring some nurturing to really create some harmony. It may be that it may be useful for you this month to have some kind of change of scenery, to travel somewhere, to see something different, to help you gain a bit of perspective, to have maybe a bit of distance from something. If you're kind of really up close with something, then it can be hard to see the reality. So maybe having a bit of perspective. And staying connected to your heart through things as well. Yeah, just staying connected to what your heart, what wants to come through you, what wants to bless the world through you, coming into your awareness of that, and allowing that to come through potentially through your spirituality. And maybe you may be really deepening your connection with your true self, your inner self, with your guides. There may be this real deepening of that relationship. It could be about that, really your developing your discernment and your understanding of what is truth to you and what is important to you in terms of life, how you live, how you experience the world, and coming into trust that you are your own teacher, you are your own guide, that you don't need to rely on other people to tell you what you need to know, what you need to learn, what you need to understand about spirituality. And so it's like this new foundation that you're building with yourself that's really going to take you into a new level of understanding who you are from a spiritual perspective, and your own strengths, your innate qualities that are very divine and are very strong and powerful. And yeah, you're coming out this month as pretty strong at the end of it. So you've got a couple of things to face, but generally things are looking pretty good, stable, and moving forward, and you're coming out really strong. So you have a good month. You have a good month coming. It's like you're after this shake-up or some kind of strangeness that's been going on. It's like you're coming into stability, and you're coming into strength, and you're coming into this kind of love, this self-love, and you're going to feel really, really great by the end of February. Moving into March, it's going to be a great time for you. You're going to be carrying through a lot of wisdom and clarity and strength in yourself. So looking like a really nice month for you, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that helped. I hope that helped you understand what's coming up. And please like, comment, subscribe if you found it useful. And I look forward to speaking to you again. Thank you.